morning. It's looking nice and bright and sunny and blue out there now. But overnight last night, a little less than 12 hours ago, we saw snow blast through and some of us picked up a little bit. So we want to show you a time lapse of how things shaped up after that moved on. We ended up with a really pretty sunrise this morning, and that sun has stayed with us ever since. And that's what's helping to warm us up here in the valley. We're really relying on that April sunshine, and we have now moved above the freezing mark in Fargo. And of course, we're keeping an eye on those rivers as the melt continues. You can see a lot of green here in the map in the Red River Basin. Fargo under a flood warning, of course. This stretches down to the headwaters of the Red and back up along eastern North Dakota. And Jamestown, the James River Valley, also under a flood warning. And we'll see more of this as that snow continues to melt and rivers rise. So here's a look at the latest river level in Fargo. We're currently just under 24 feet right now. It's been rising all morning. You can see that here, still in minor flood stage in this yellow area. And this is your forecast, and we're looking at it rising pretty rapidly from here on out, especially starting up tomorrow when our temperatures really start to rise. And sometime on Friday, we'll hit major flood stage and continue going up from there through the weekend. So we've had a lot of snowpack. A lot of it is melting, but there's still quite a bit out there. You can see that here on our visible satellite map. Anywhere you see white areas that aren't moving, that's what the satellite is seeing is snow here. And you can see there's a good amount of it still in northwest Minnesota. You can still see the snow on the Red Lake area there too. Even in southeastern North Dakota, there's still a snowpack to work with. But down toward the Wilkin County area, Traverse County, there's a large area there where we've had a lot of the snow melting at this point. Our temperatures, 33 degrees in Fargo. It's 32 in Grand Forks. So again, warming to the freezing mark or above. And winds are fairly light if you are in the southern valley. Up north and east, we've got a stronger wind there, a gust to 20 miles per hour right now in Roseau. And that's an area where we'll have more cloud cover, where we may see a little bit of flurry activity continue as we head into the afternoon. Now, our temperatures are going to be on their way up. We are into the 30s now, and we'll watch those numbers rise into the upper 30s to about 40 in the south. Northern Valley more into the low 30s to some mid 30s for you for your highs for today. And most areas staying on the light side for wind, again, up to the northeast where we're seeing a little bit more of that cloud cover. That's where we're going to see some stronger winds here. Heading into this evening, temperatures into the 30s, and then as we drop below freezing overnight after the sun goes down, we'll see some 20s across much of the valley. This carries over into tomorrow morning. But you can see there's some changes on the way. As we get to the 7 o'clock hour, we've got winds that are gusting into the 20s, and out of the southeast, clouds starting to move in too, and some colors showing up on the map, some isolated areas of a little rain and or snow, depending on where the temperature is at the time. And as we head into the noon hour, temperatures do rise. We'll end up in more areas in the low 40s, though we'll have more cloud cover and some more wind, and can't rule out a shower passing you by, especially in the northern valley for tomorrow. So tomorrow we warm things up from today. Beyond that, we continue that warm up. We'll be into that upper 40-degree range for Friday, unsettled into the weekend, and reaching that 50-degree mark by Saturday. We stay in the 50s for 3 days in a row. So that's going to rapidly melt the rest of the snowpack out there and send those rivers rising if they haven't already. And I know there are a lot of places already seeing that. So here we go.
It's going to feel like Florida instead of North Dakota and Minnesota with those temps.
Right. 50 will feel pretty good, especially 3 days in a row that we're getting that.
Loving it. Thanks, Lisa.